Hello, Dancing with the Stars fans. I'm Gold Derby's Daniel Montgomery. I'm here with our contributor, Jeffrey Kare, and we are here to talk about the semifinals, which aired, as we're recording this, aired last night on Monday night. And it was surprising somewhat to see Simone Biles eliminated. First and foremost, what did you think about that ending?
Well, it wasn't as surprising as Heather Morris getting eliminated since, everything's down to the wire since there were only four left. So, there was going to be one, really good contestants getting eliminated when they shouldn't have. But yeah, I at least feel a little better now about predicting Normani to win.
Yeah, I feel a little bit more secure in that prediction as well. Though I don't want to be that secure in that prediction since I was hoping Simone Biles would make it and Simone and Normani would have had a really nice head-to-head battle for maybe the Mirrorball Trophy. Even with Rashad in there, he could have put up a fight for first or second place too. That would have been a really good finals for me, I think. But I agree it wasn't as surprising as Heather Morris going home when there were so many more contestants and so many more contestants under Heather Morris in terms of the scores for her to be sent home. This time, Simone Biles was sent home, and there was only one contestant who had scored lower than her last week, and that was David Ross, who is going to the finals. What do you think about him making the finals?
Okay, well, I mean, I guess, people always got to root for an underdog, and he kind of fits the mold of the underdog, and, it's kind of too bad we were pretty close to, having all black contestants making it to the finals for the first time, but hey, I believe you're pretty annoyed that David made it to the finals.
Yeah, a little annoyed. I do like David Ross a lot, but I do think when it comes to the finals, I want to see the best dancers in there. I want to see the greatest freestyles we could possibly see, and trying to imagine a David Ross freestyle compared to a Heather Morris or a Simone Biles freestyle. That would have been for me just so much more fun and so much more competitive, I think. But I do like David Ross a lot. I think he's incredibly likable, which is a big part of how he made it this far. He has improved a lot over the course of the season, which is another big part of how he made it this far. I just think maybe he made it a step too far. But last night, Monday night's semifinals, there were two rounds of competition. There was a judges challenge round where they danced to a routine that was assigned to them by the judges with some advice and coaching from the judges on what they could improve on. And then a second round where it was sort of inspired by, their history and how they came to the point in their lives and their careers that they are. So overall, between both rounds, all four contestants, what was your favorite routine of the night?
Well, okay. I mean, I guess Normani's first dance definitely stood out to me, not just because of how well she did, but also, the visual look, because as I explained to you last night, it really looked like something out of Schindler's List, with it all being black and white, with the exception of the red, which in this case would be her dress.
Yeah, I thought that was a really beautiful visual element to add to it without feeling gimmicky. Like it wasn't something that I think distracted from the dance. I thought the dance was also very prominently featured and well executed. I thought she got nines from all the judges because they saw a bit of a misstep that I didn't quite notice when maybe the camera wasn't quite on that particular set of steps, or the camera was off her for a brief moment, but I didn't see that misstep. But yeah, I love that routine. I also, I think I'm kind of partial to Normani's second round routine, her jazz dance to, inspired by New Orleans and, sort of a tribute to the survivors of Hurricane Katrina, which Normani is one of. What did you think about that dance?
Well, yeah, that was probably, definitely impressive, and every bit is just impressive as her first routine. And I'm not sure which one I'd say was better because she was really on fire last night.
Yeah, and Simone Biles too. She got, unfortunately, right before being eliminated, she got her first perfect score of the season. A little too late for her, because obviously those scores won't count towards the finals, since she was at home. She performed a jive, which was coached by Kare and she performed a rumba. Uh, and the big criticism of her has been that she hasn't had enough of an emotional connection to the music. So what do you think about her, whether she was able to do that this week?
I mean, I've always on her every week that she not only finally got a perfect score, but she got it twice.
Yeah, and she not only got a perfect score, but it was kind of the judges kind of jinxed her in a way because the night Heather Morris was eliminated, she got a perfect score for a rumba, and the night Simone Biles was eliminated, she got a perfect score for a rumba. So so I think the next week's the final three contestants, whatever dances they're going to be performing, they might just want to not try so hard on the rumba because a perfect score on a rumba turns out to be the kiss of death this season. Uh, so that's probably something to avoid. What are you looking forward to next week for the finals?
Well, now I'm just rooting for Normani for the win.
So anything else you're especially looking forward to seeing next week, or any routines you're I mean, obviously we don't know yet exactly what the routines will be, but anything that you're especially looking forward to seeing in next week's finals?
Well, I guess a great thing about the finals is always seeing, celebrating the season. That's definitely going to be tons of fun to see.
Well, I'm also looking forward to that, and looking forward to talking about the finals next week around the same time. I will see you then, and thank you everyone for watching, and thank you Jeffrey for joining me today.